Hello and welcome to another Yeldy Battleblaps 40k report. Playing 1000 points incursion mission, Show of Force. And it's my Dark Angels pure Ravenwing force versus Jack's Orks. So in Show of Force, it's normal deployment, 12 inches on. 4 objectives. These two are just about in deployment zones, and these two are 14 inches from the edge. The secondary for this one is minimise losses, and it's taken hold for the primaries. Let's go check out the armies, and then we'll see what secondary we picked. So here's my 1000 points of Ravenwing. First time I've taken a full Ravenwing detachment, or full Ravenwing army for that matter. I've done Deathwing before, and obviously mixed Dark Angels, but first time I've done full Ravenwing, so we'll see how it goes. I literally got no idea how to use it. It's obviously super fast, so that should be fun. Led by Samael himself. First time I've used this guy as well. I don't usually use named characters, but I thought it'd be nice to use him for a change. He was a horrible model to build. Not too bad to paint, but fine cast really did come up trumps with how awful he was to put together. So he's my Warlord as well, obviously. He's the only character I've got. So he comes with Master of Maneuver, which means he can shoot and charge even if he fell back. And then everything else is fast attack. I've got no flyers or anything else. So I've got a 7-strong biker squad, with the attack bike is one of them with a multi-melter. The sergeant I'm going to say is this guy. It's a bit of a mix. I've got a bit of a hodgepodge of models for this unit, which is a bit of a shame. But this guy's going to be my sergeant. He hasn't got a power sword. He's got a chain sword. All the ones who haven't got plasma guns have got chain swords, and then there's the 2 plasma guns. I've got 2 Landspeeder Tornadoes, I think they're called. I know this one looks like a Talonmaster, but I use it as both, so he's just a normal Landspeeder, so it's just a heavy bolter and assault cannon on each. Landspeeder Vengeance with an assault cannon. 3 Outriders, and the Outrider Sergeant I've given marked for command, and I've given him digital weapons, so he can cause a mortal wound in combat. And I'm using this for the first time, which is my Stormspeeder Hammer Strike. That's the one with the melter, missiles, and grenades on the side. So just for anyone who doesn't know Dark Angels, in a Dark Angels Vanguard detachment that's made purely of Ravenwing, I get my command points back, so I don't lose any command points for that. And also any biker or outrider models get objective secured, which I don't know if that includes him. I don't know if he's got the biker keyword, because if he has, he gets objective. I'll check that. But they've all got objective secured, basically. And then there's obviously various other rules for Ravenwing and things. But there we go. That's 1000 points of Ravenwing. Exactly 1000 points as well. So just to clarify that, no, he does not get objective secured. It's only biker squads and outrider squads. So these two both got objective secured, but he does not. Okay, here's Jack's Orks. Very elite looking list, which is slightly scary. I was hoping to be you bring lots of boys, because I've got lots of bolters. Okay, go on, what have you got? Okay. Let's start with your...
So we've got the Beast Boss on Wigosaur. He's Warlord, obviously. He's got the -1 damage trait, so hard as nails. No, sorry, -1 to be wounded. And he's naturally -1 damage. And he's got the Beast Hide Mantle to give an extra attack and a 5-up Feel the Pain.
Okay, so he's a
bit tough.
Yeah. Okay. 10
Orc boys with a knob with a Power Claw.
Okay. Where do you want to go next? 3 Death Copters?
3 Death Copters, just standard, no bombs or anything.
So what is standard for Death Copters?
Rockets, 2d3 rockets each.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. But they hit on 5?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
5, yeah.
Shock attack, because it's hilarious.
Just want him to do something for once. I don't think he's ever done anything. I've used him 3 or 4 times, he's never done anything.
Okay, and then 3 of these...
3 Scrapjets, they're 1 unit, they have to be 1 unit now. They're just a stock. They have rockets and big shooters and stuff. Lots of nasty stuff.
Yeah, they're not nasty, aren't they?
They are nasty.
Yeah, and then this whole...
And this is even nastier. This is the WAS bomb. It's not quite WYSIWYG. It's using the... I think it's called Teleport Blaster instead of whatever those are. And it has got its in-bun thing, 5-up in-bun. But that only affects the plane now. I think it used to affect everything nearby, but it only affects itself and other aircraft. So.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. So that's 1000 points of Orks. I'll say it there. Okay, here we are after deployment. You can see I've got mine. I've got Landspeeder, Hammer Strike, Samael, Vengeance, Outriders, and my bite squad over here. Jack's got his annoying plane, boys, shock attack gun, that dude, what's he called?
Beast
Snagger.
Boss.
Beast Boss Snagger.
On Squigosaur.
Squigosaur. His Deathcopters can go into his Deep Strike whenever, and he's paid 2 CP to put these guys in Deep Strike as well. So he's got a very bare-looking board. Turn 2 is going to be scary when they come on. But yeah, so our secondaries, I've got Death on the Wind, which is a Ravenwing specific. I get 2 points every time I kill something when I've moved 12 inches or more. Engage and bring it down. Jack's take an engage, grind them down and bring it down. Okay, have you got a dice ready? Should we roll for first turn? Didn't have dice ready until you threw on the floor. Well, I've got 3. 3. Let's try again. 1. 5. Have to go first. So we're here after Orks movement and a bit of shooting. So planes pegged up here. These guys suddenly got shuffled around. The shock attack can stay where it was. That fired at the hammer strike. I put high speed focus on it, but you didn't wound anyway.
I got strength 5.
Strength 5 and 3 not wounds. Now he's firing everything from, what's it called?
Wasbomb Blaster Jet.
Wasbomb Blaster Jet. Oh god.
You only have to say that every time.
I don't, I'll just say jet. At the land speed of vengeance.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice one to hit though, but you've got 4 up inbound on the other one.
I have, yes.
Yeah, okay,
so what are you going first?
We'll do one of its teleport Mega Blasters, so it's D6 shots.
Okay.
2, I'll CP that one.
You can't, you've already done a CP. You did a CP for the
oh, did CP? Damn, yeah, true. Yeah, so 2
shots.
And then the second one is 3.
3. So 5 shots.
3, 4, 5. Yep. Hitting on 5s.
1 hit. Strength.
That is strength 9.
So wounding on 3s.
Yeah,
wound.
minus 2.
It's to be 5 plus anyway. Nope.
D3 plus 3.
Do I want to CP that? The other one's D6.
Yeah.
I'm going to CP that one. Saved.
Done. And then D3 shots from the smasher gun. 3. Hit again, hit on 5s.
1 hit.
Strength 8, so 3. Yep, minus 4.
So it's just 5 plus in run. Nope.
D6 damage.
5. It's got like 4 wounds left. I'll put his wound down in a second. Yeah, so 5 wounds.
Cool.
It'll be his turn, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
And you've got 2 points for engage.
Yeah.
And that's it. Cool. Right, on to Dark Angel's turn 1. Okay, we're here at the end of Dark Angel's shooting and turn. I might charge those guys. I might be reckless and charge this into that guy. I'll have to think about it. So at shooting, basically he fired at the jet and did a bit of damage. And this guy fired at the jet. I didn't even fire the missiles. He had missiles to fire yet as well.
Oh, really?
And the melter, I got 2 hits, 2 wounds. I got 3 hits, 2 wounds. Jack didn't save either of them. Re-rolled, didn't save either of them. I needed to get 4 on the damage at this point, and I rolled 12. It would have killed it by itself with 12 damage. So that got rid of the jet, which I'm really pleased about because I bloody hate the jet. And then essentially between these guys, and the multi-melter, they killed the entire boys, and all of these guys fired at the boss and did 3 wounds altogether.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Yeah. And I've got to consider whether I want to try a risky charge, but they've got a lot of attacks and they get like even more when they charge, so I might just go for it and say sod it. These guys, these guys are going to charge. I'll roll the charge in a second. Okay, the Outriders got an 11-hit charge, got an easily. They did 3 wounds between them, and then I paid 2 CP for Swift Strike, which meant as soon as they finished attacking, they can then fall back, which meant Jack couldn't attack back, basically. Which is good, because he's quite scary. But he's taken 5 wounds in turn 1, so that's pretty good. Here's what the board looks like. I'm really, even if I lose this game, I just love what this looks like with Ravenwing, that they've just covered the entire board.
It looks awesome, yeah.
So at the end of that turn, I've got 4 points for Death on the Wind, because I killed 2 units after moving 12 inches. 3 points for Engage, and 2 points to bring it down. So I'm good on secondaries already. Good turn 1 secondaries. Yeah. And I'm also on every single objective at the moment. So that's always good. Okay, over to Jack's Orc turn 2. Orc turn 2 movement. Deathcopters a deep strike in at the back. The Bomber Snaz jets. No,
there's a Mega Track Scrap Jets.
Jesus. Those things with not deep strike. Don't let them
come on from
come on to the zone over there.
Which means they can be within 9 inches of.
Yes, because they're within an inch of the. Yeah.
Then in my board.
Drop attack gun hasn't moved, and the boss has just shuffled over a little bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, on to shooting. End of Orc shooting and now charge as well. So those guys fired a shed load of missiles at the land speeders and killed them really easily, and fired some
big shooters.
big shooters at the outriders and didn't do anything. These guys fired everything at this guy and did nothing. But then he managed to, then they charged. I decided for some reason to overwatch, which I think was probably pointless, to be honest with you. Didn't do anything and took a wound. And he took a wound on the charge. So did ramming speed yet, which failed the first time. It's for 3d6, had to roll it again. But they're in.
I just realised I paid a CP to do that, but I'm Orcs, so I don't need to pay a CP. So I still got. Yeah,
you don't need to pay
the reroll to charge. Yeah, I can always reroll to charge.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you said that. Yeah. And then they all charged in as well. So we're looking at, and I've got no CP.
Don't forget this guy.
What about him? Well, he's shooting.
He did nothing.
He did nothing.
Did he do it? No, he did nothing.
No.
Yeah.
He fired and this guy did nothing. In fact, he fired and did nothing. They fired and did nothing. Only they did anything in the shooting. And they did a lot, but they killed off 2 land speeders. So, so suddenly, like I in turn 1, I like controlled the board. Now I'm like, oh, wait a second, he's probably gonna die. They're probably gonna die. I'm just gonna have them left. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, end of Orcs, turn 2. So they wiped out those guys pretty easily. Really, those jet things didn't even attack, did they? They did their damage on charge, and the beast bosses couldn't attack. Yeah. Down here though, not so good. 2 wounds left, and they managed to do 1. Deathcopters, so they're not looking great.
So you had 2 wounds left, didn't you? Or 3 wounds left.
I had 2 wounds left.
And with 27 attacks, they did 2 wounds.
They did 1 wound.
1 wound.
So did 1 wound because I did 1 wound to myself on over 3. You did 1 wound on the charge, and then you didn't much do the last wound. I did some quite good saving. Like on your last attack, you got 4 wounds to it, and I thought you saved 4. So you're gonna get 2 for 2 for engage. You'll get 2. You'll get 2 for killing the 2 vehicles, and maybe some more. Grind them down. Bring it down.
Kill. Well, we don't know if they grind down yet.
No. Cool. All right. There's on to Dark Angels turn 2. Dark Angels movement. Storm Hammer Strike moved over there. Bikers moved here. Samuel's come to protect the back objective. And that's it. And I'm going to stay still. So there we are. Okay, end of Dark Angels turn 3. Sorry I didn't film, not filming more, but it'd be a nice short report for everyone to watch. So in the shooting, this guy fired everything and killed one of them by himself, which was pretty good. This guy fired into combat and did a couple of wounds, I think. Can't remember what happened really.
Yeah, it didn't kill one, I don't think it did a couple of wounds,
Yeah. And then these guys managed to finish off. Oh, he fired his plasma cannon actually at one of them, didn't he? Did a couple of wounds as well, I think.
Yeah.
And then these guys fired everything at the boss, and I think it was the plasma that killed him in the end. The bolters did 2 wounds. Did have multi-mortal left, and the plasma got 2 hits, 2 wounds. But you're feeling no pain. He hasn't done well with the saving throws.
Yeah, funny enough, my jet bike captain because never makes his fight and feel the pain. And I fucking made like 1 or 2 now. About 50.
So he's now dead. And then Samael charged in here and just massacred these. It was quite shocking, actually.
Yeah, he's really good, isn't he?
He was really good. He was really good.
I
think, as long as we've got that right, he's strength 10.
Yeah.
So he was amazing when charges. So I racked up quite a lot of points on my secondaries. I'm now on 10 of Death on the Wind, 7 on Bring It Down, and I got 5 for Engage as well. So, and I'm now holding 3 objectives again.
But we need how many units you killed? Oh God! If these Deathcopters, if they'd have killed him, would have got grind. And they left it on 1 wound. You killed 2 units. I killed 2 as well, didn't I?
Yeah, because you killed the Outriders and the Land Speeders, and I killed your boss and the Deathcopters.
Yeah. If they'd have just done 1 more wound.
Yeah. So Samuel, obviously, he gave that the rerolls to hit, which I think it did. I think it gave me an extra hit on the Melter, which was quite cool. But yeah, that was a pretty brutal turn again. It's been a very brutal game. I think we'll probably finish it into turn 3. I can't see it going past turn 3. So yeah, on to Orcs turn 3 you get, and then we're starting with 5 for the primaries. End of Orc turn 3 shooting. So these guys fired everything at the That's been a vengeance. Rockets did nothing. We forgot the -1s to hit for the train, and I just said I don't care. Rockets did nothing, but the big shooters managed to finish it off. Didn't get the last wound off. And then this guy fired at the hammer strike, got strength 2. And 5 shots, I missed everything.
What a fucking fool he is.
What an idiot. He's done nothing so far. He's done literally nothing at all. And he's probably going to die because I'm going to eliminate him with that.
130 points.
Yeah. He's done nothing. I think you've used him in 2 games. He's done nothing both games.
No, I think this is, including the old codex, I think this is the 4th time I've taken him, and I don't think he's ever done anything.
I mean, everyone says he's terrible.
He is. But look at his gun.
It looks cool. It's a hilarious gun. So anyway, I think these 2 night guys are now obviously going to charge this. Okay, and we'll probably come back at the end of that. So not a great combat base for your. So they managed to do 2 mortal wounds on the charge with ramming speed, and
but then no more mortal wounds.
No more mortal wounds in their own charge, and they got no wounds through. Your hitting and wounding was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
And then I managed to do a wound back. But this part leant out on there and just punched the orc in the face. So
that's funny.
That is funny. That is funny. So I don't know what points you get. You get 1 for bring it down.
Yeah, I don't have enough for.
And not enough engaged. So you get 1 basically. Yeah, so 1. Cool. All right. We'll do Dark Angels turn 3, and then we'll probably end it.
I can't. Outscore you.
Particularly if he can shoot to combat.
Yeah.
With +1. And if I move him up, it'd be re-rolling ones.
Shoot with +1? Or just cancel out your -1?
Well, cancel the -1, yeah. Okay, right, on to Dark Angels turn 3. Okay, so Dark Angels movement, they've all just moved around here, basically. He stood still. Everything from this unit is firing at him. Multi-multi first, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Just how many wounds has he got, Jack? Just check for us.
How many wounds did you do?
Oh, I did 12.
Okay, let me check. Let me check his data sheet.
Yeah, I'm sure. I thought
He's got 5.
Oh, okay. So he's dead. Okay. All right. End of Dark Angels turn 3. So on the charge, Samael killed that guy by himself. I think he finished off by himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he gave himself rerolls to hit, which he can because he's a Dark Ravenwing character. So I got everything to hit. I think I hit wounded with 4.
Yeah, because the bikes didn't do that well because they would have gone 5s. So
yeah, the bikes. They still did because
they did a lot of wounds.
They did like 8 wounds to him. How many wounds to start with?
9. So you did 7 wounds.
7 wounds. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I didn't actually roll that great for them. I think I could have rolled better, but they did 7 wounds, and this guy didn't do anything, and he did 2 wounds back. So that's the end of the board. End of the game. Ravenwing victory. Ravenwing got 57 points. 20 on the primaries, 27 on the secondaries.
Obviously, if we could work it out, you'd get a lot more than that, but we just ended.
We're calling it there. I mean, because I technically only get 5 points in my primaries next turn, but then I would spread out and get 15 next turn.
But
and get engaged.
Such an overall victory.
Yeah.
But
basically, I did very well with one of my secondaries. Really helped me. Death on the Wind. I got 14. Crazy. I got 14 points for.
When you got like 4 points from it in turn 1. Because you get it every time you kill a unit.
As long as you move more than 12 inches or charge.
Yeah.
So you can't stand still and do it.
So with Ravenwing,
it's pretty easy. It has to be Ravenwing. Yeah. So it's a guaranteed take in a pure Ravenwing list.
It's great.
It was good.
That's the only thing I don't like about the Orks. I don't like their secondaries very much.
I'm not generally speaking a fan of the Dark Angels one. That's the only one I'd actually take.
Really?
Yeah, the other ones aren't great yet. So. But yeah, no, the Ravenwing, I like this. The first time I've used pure Ravenwing, I know I made it. So he was freaking ace.
Really good.
Yeah, like given the rerolls to hit, like that guy managed to shoot stuff really easily. He helped kill Deathcopters. He killed that. He was amazing, and this thing did really well as well. I like this hammer strike a lot.
Yeah.
Bikers did exactly what they needed to do. Land speeders didn't do much because they killed a few boys and then died. But that bikes need to be in big units, I think. Takes units of 3 is pointless, and the multi-melter was cool. So yeah,
I was pretty pleased. I know it's a bit of a, what was it, 57-21, so it's a bad loss, but I'm actually really pleased with all my units. I thought the scrap jets were ridiculous.
They were very scary.
When they came on, they killed the unit with shooting. Then they didn't need to kill the unit with the charge because the beast boss did, but they would easily have done it.
Yeah, they would have done.
And then they just failed against the hammer strike thing. But
yeah,
They are scary. And the Deathcopters, I just rolled badly, but they...
You did roll quite badly. They should have killed the Landspeeder of Vengeance.
Yeah.
I think they probably still would have
They
died.
would have died to...
Because Samael would have then shot them, as well as still charged them.
Yeah.
So he probably still would have killed them.
They should have got one point. But, and the Big Mech didn't let me down. Again, did nothing.
Did nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the plane was kind of fine, but it just died turn one. So.
Yeah, because I don't think there was any way I could really position it to get... if you wanted to kill it, you'd be able to get range.
There's nothing you could do to stop me shooting whenever I wanted to shoot it.
Because it can't hide.
Because the Landspeeder of Vengeance got a big range, and I could move this guy far enough to get him. I mean, that Melter was just ridiculous. And Melter was ridiculous with Samael stood next to it.
Yeah.
Which is because reroll ones or giving it full rerolls was just ridiculous. So yeah, definitely going to bring those two as a combination again. I think I need to get some more of those, more Storm Speeders. I might even get just the same one again and have two. Because I much prefer that one to the last one and the other one, but we'll see. We'll have a think. It'd be fun to do a slightly bigger Ravenwing list and bring both my planes. Because I didn't bring the planes.
I'd like to place 2,000 point Ravenwing army.
I don't think I've got 2,000 points of Ravenwing. That's the thing. I'd need to get more. I've not got, unless because the Storm Raven I don't think counts as Ravenwing, so I can't bring it.
Oh really?
I could bring my Storm Talon and claim it was another plane.
Yeah.
Which would give me about 1,700 points. Don't think there's anything else I didn't bring. I think I bought everything else. It was only the planes I didn't bring that my Ravenwing. Oh, I got another land speeder. I'd bring a Talon Master, which is 180 points.
Oh, right.
So I could do close to 2,000 points.
Yeah.
I'll have a look it up in a minute and we'll see what I could do. But yeah, that's the end of the game. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks a lot for watching. And see you next time.